right, Fred, how do you feel after one day of limited practice? How does the body feel?
I feel amazing. Let me just say, just so grateful, blessed to be back. And, I think obviously when all this happened, I didn't really think about the possibility of returning in season, but, the way things progressed and being able to have this opportunity to be back with my teammates and have a chance at helping them win this week and so on and so forth, that's my only goal going forward.
Yeah, many would say that this was a miraculous recovery, given the injury that you had. What would you credit that to? Is it the hyperbaric chamber? Is it the trainers? What did you spend most of your time doing so that you could make this return?
Yeah, I think it's it speaks to everybody that has been in my corner this entire time. You mentioned the trainers, the strength staff, the plan that they put together for me, helping push me along. I could go down the line of everybody that was involved, but it truly did take an army to help me get to this point. God bless my wife. She was 8-9 months pregnant, trying to take care of me when I was on that scooter. So, like I said, I'm just super blessed to be right where I'm at.
At what point did you just
I think the question was asked at my that first meeting with the doctor to kind of see how the bone was healing, and I put that question out there to him. It was probably a few weeks after my surgery, and said, in a different world, would I be able to come back? And he said, yeah, it's a possibility. Those first 6 weeks when you're not in weight bearing, those are all kind of the same, and then after that, you can manipulate the way that you rehab going forward aggressively, safely, of course. To ultimately get back to this point, and so that's kind of what we did, and still got a little ways to go before being fully cleared to step out there in a game.
Is there any chance that could happen this weekend? This week?
We're taking it day by day. I think they said last week they weren't going to open my window, and then my window's now open. So, we're just taking it day by day.
So what is your expectation, though? Is your expectation to be able to play this weekend? I know you're saying you're taking it day by day, but what's the expectation?
The expectation is to continue to take it day by day and see where we're at.
Fred, what's it been like to watch your guys get to this point without you and obviously without Big, losing people all week to week, and still get to this point?
Yeah, it speaks to who we are here at the 49ers, the culture and the standard that's been built by everybody top down. The depth that we've been able to create at every position. Like you mentioned, we've lost guys at almost every position throughout the season, and guys have stepped up in a huge way to get us to this position. And of course, it's going to take another one this week against a great test in Seattle again for the third time this season. So, it speaks to everybody involved.
There's a lot of excitement about their potentially returning. Is there any concern about too quick? Have you ever just considered the possibility of maybe it won't happen this year?
Well, yeah, everything up to this point has been in direct communication with the doctors, the trainers, everybody involved with my surgery. Nothing up to this point has been done just out of hey man, let's just go out and do it, just out of pure will. Everything is scientifically based, right? So anytime you step out there on the football field, of course, I didn't think that day in Tampa Bay I was going to get rolled up on and dislocate and fracture my ankle, but that's what this game is. It's a violent game. But at the same time, I'm not going to go out there and put myself at an added risk if I'm not ready.
Fred, what's the mental hurdle of trying to get back? We're talking about the physical, but the mental aspect of you trying to get back after such a devastating injury.
Yeah, to be honest, once I put that helmet on and put that shoulder pads on, I know what it is, right? I know how to play this game. I know what I'm capable of. I think the mental hurdle was kind of just having to rewatch the play in the beginning of it all, to really just soak it in and see what I did to myself, right? And once I was able to own that and just be able to attack the rehab process, everything was a go from there. So, that part's behind me, and now it's football is football.
On the emotional side, what was it like to be out there yesterday?
It felt like another day at the office. It's just been I've been away for a little bit, but being back, having the practice jersey on again, being back out there today with the helmet on and running around with the guys, I'm sure will be great. But off time to reminisce on all that after it's all over. My only goal right now is to have the best day every day to have a chance to be in Seattle.
What was your most difficult day going through this, and how did you deal with it?
Yeah, I've spoken on it a couple times, like on my podcast and stuff, like just moments where I was on that scooter and just couldn't really fend for myself, having to rely on my wife a lot. You know, I'd never sustained a serious injury like this, so having to rely on my wife and other people around me to kind of help me along was tough in the beginning, but once I kind of settled in and started attacking the rehab process, it was a lot better.
What were your
Rob kinda
emotions
said
on
after-
Sunday as the Niners were pulling it off in Philly, and just how'd you watch that game?
Yeah.
What kept you going?
The feelings were intense. I remember pregame watching that because I'm at home and my wife was watching me kind of pace back and forth. I couldn't even sit down. Like the energy, just being at my house, knowing that what they were getting themselves into going on the road against Philly in a hostile environment. Like those are the moments you dream of in the playoffs against a really good football team. And so to pull that off was outstanding. Another big test this week.
You plan to travel either way this week?
We're still deciding.
Is there able to use your progress as a motivational chip for the guys? Obviously, there's a lot of excitement about the possibility. I told them, get here and I'll be there, that sort of thing. And maybe targeted next week potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I've obviously had communication and conversations with my teammates the entire way about it, right? But everything that they've done on the field up to this point has been a testament to them and the preparation that they put in every single week. And obviously, I'm here just to be a resource where I can.
All right, thanks, guys.
All right, thanks, guys.